The enemy dropped a present, and inside that present, there was a magic fry pan. Oh man, that sounds good. Pongo took it. Pongo should take it. She is the fry pan wielding woman. Hello, and welcome back to LP's LPs. I am LP, and today we're continuing our LP of Mother 2, Earthbound. Last episode, we kind of adventured here in the lost world under the earth, and we went and got killed by the carbon dog. This episode, I am expecting / hoping to kill that canine creature. I have attempted to start this episode a couple of times already, and I have died. But throughout the process of attempting to start the episode and dying and restarting and healing and what have you, I've leveled up a couple of times, and hopefully the levels up that I have acquired, as well as this frying pan. Look at that. It's actually worse than the holy frying pan. What is that? Well, never mind. The magic frying pan's not going to help me like I thought it would. Anyways, we've made some gains in the way of our levels, right? So we've gained offense, we've gained defense, luck, vitality, IQ, guts, the whole gambit. In fact, actually, just so we're all on the same page here, I will show you specifically what we're working with. LP is at level 65, Pongo is at level 61, Farku 58, and Tingle bringing up the rear at 56. Feel free to go back, pause on each of those if you want to dig in a little bit deeper to the specifics. As for now, we're going to sally forth into this pit. Well, I suppose it's more of a cavern than a pit, but it is a place of death and despair nonetheless. I've had a difficult time, like I mentioned, starting this episode because all of these freaking beasts are so gosh darn strong. They kill me. They kill me so much, and I really do worry about running out of PSI by the time I get up to said carbon dog. Because I don't know for a fact, but I have to believe that all of these enemies, being that they are fire-based in nature, I have to believe that they're susceptible to PSI freeze. They shouldn't be susceptible to fire. I mean, I wouldn't imagine. Maybe there's a couple in there where they throw a twist at you, something you wouldn't expect, and hey, they are fire enemies that are weak against fire. But nonetheless, the point is that I'm going to be using a lot of PSI just to get up to the dog in the first place. And I'm already down hundreds of HP points across the board. So on top of offensive PSI, hey, look at that, a level up for Tingle. On top of offensive PSI usage, we're also going to be using PSI to recover. And I should probably do that right now because I don't remember what lies on the other side of this this opening. Assuredly, there's going to be enemies, right? Like there's no reason there wouldn't be. So let's see. No, there's not. Excellent, very good. And we should ascend. Hey now, you Cheechamungus. I was already at the top of that, you evil elemental. Is doing a crap ton of damage already too. PSI. Wait, no, that was fire. That was fire. You gotta use the freezy pop. Use B. Shoot it, and Tingle, you also use the freeze as well. Tingle's dying rather quickly. Okay, freeze is not good against this boy. 2 freeze attacks did barely a combined 39 damage. Oh, giblets, okay. Well, hey, how about this? Why don't we just try fire? Why don't we humor my curiosity here and just test it out? Tingle, you can't even use fire. Because of course you can't, but you can bash it with your fists, because you don't even have a weapon. Look at that, fire did well against the fire enemy. Tingle's fists did better than the PSI freeze. And that was the elemental, so that's good to keep in mind. Farku leveled up as well. HP by 3 is pretty solid, nothing else super duper exciting out of that though. We've already been here, it would seem, but this is a good opportunity to life up Tingle, because Lord knows the boy needs it. And we'll move forward. Well, we'll move back. No. I'm gonna maybe see if I can despawn. Nope, and I'm afraid to go back in there. Oh, giblets. All right, we'll go back in there real quick and then leave. Oh, that beast wanted me. Fine. We'll deal with this thing, and then we'll go to the left. Fire Elemental, we know what to do with you now. Well, I don't know if that's the best call, but we know what doesn't work. What doesn't work is the freeze, all right? The fire works out just fine. The fists, the baseball bats, the guns work out just fine. Typically, in my experience, things that work or things that are susceptible to fists are also pretty susceptible to ammunition as well. Look at this beautiful butterfly. Let us take this opportunity to life up ourselves. I really wish I had a super life up that did all of us, but it's fine. Life up LP, and I think I'm pretty sure the the butterfly gives you 20. So LP can use that, and I think it gives 20 to everyone, which is exceedingly helpful, of course. But my point is that if this life up, these 4 that I'm using, this 20 PSI that I'm, oh god, there it is, I just used 20. Oh boy, we'll have Tingle use it. I was going to say that we have Tingle, who also knows it, and he can, dig into his reserves of PSI juice. It looks like we are all healed up, save for Tingle though, so let's let him use one more life up right on his own forehead, and that maxes him out. Perfect, all right, replenish us, Butterfly. I wonder if we can come back into this specific room as often as we need to do that, because that would be pretty interesting if so. Did we go to the right already? Or did we climb the rope? What are we doing? We're going to the right now. I'm not certain that this is the direction that we need to go, but it's the direction that we are going. You encounter the evil elemental in the Psychic Psycho. Very nice. I hope you boys are hungry for eggs, because I've been scrambling them all morning just for you. In fact, I'm actually not going to give you the super ultra mega eggs. You're getting the medium eggs. And Pongo, you're going to dispel some fire on the front row. Farku, shoot the back row. And Tingle, you know what? Why don't you freeze the back row? It's perfect, I hope. Ideally, we'll eliminate the 2 of them in a single turn, but as we know, these things don't always work out the way we want. In fact, we're getting burned alive right now. Goodness gracious, and we just spent all of that PSI power on healing. Much to no avail. We're already suffering damages. Hopefully the eggs do the trick, though. They got rid of the Psychic Psycho. The evil elemental's doing something disgusting, so hopefully we all circle around it and kick it in the forehead. And that should put it to sleep. No, we don't want to be possessed, you swine. How could you do this to me? All right, well, we're going to have to expenditure a few more life ups all over, specifically for Pongo. It's really unfortunate. God knows what effects this possession is going to have on her. And what do we else? I keep forgetting everyone's max HP. He's about 80 down. He's about 100 down, and 90. She's 30. All right, so I'll give Farku a life up, but then no more. Then no more. At least not now. Not until we get up to the big beast himself. Go climb, son of a chickamungus. We've been bamboozled. The evil elemental. Okay, disrupted the senses, but it didn't work. Thank God. Okay, how about we all just don't waste any PSI and we just attack. Just attack. Nice job, Tingle. Using a smash attack with your extra strong pimp hand. Pongo leveled up to 62. We gained a total of 3 points to offense and defense. We've got a lot here. Okay, there's a lot of enemies here. I don't know how many. Okay, we only get 1. Let's kill it. This one has to be weak to freeze. Look at it. It's a pile of flaming goo. It's like someone fed a bunch of styrofoam into a cup of gasoline. Don't do that, by the way. It's very dangerous. Anyways, it's flaming. It has to be weak against ice. It looks like it is weak against ice because it just suffered 700 damage nearly in 2 attacks. Yeah, very well done. Now let's make a beeline, or rather a straight eye line, directly north so that we can ascend this rope and go in there. And it looks like we're only gonna have to deal with this one as well. It's nice that they're not choosing to gang up on us. I wonder if that is unique to this specific enemy or the area itself, or maybe we're just getting lucky. Either which way, I am not complaining. I'll take as much freaking luck as I can because I've had a tough time of it. I know I've already mentioned the hard time I've had getting this episode started as well as dying last episode, but throughout this entire LP, I've had to largely rely on luck. I'm sure this is no surprise to you listening to this, but I've never beaten this game. This is my first LP of it, my first playthrough entirely, and it is completely blind, as you might have already imagined, especially if you're not new to the channel or new to this LP specifically. You're probably well aware, but for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, welcome. Glad you're here. But second, yeah, this is what I do. I play games blind. I play them largely for the first time. I know there's a few LPs on the channel where I have played the game before, but usually in that instance, I don't play the games that I've played recently, if that makes sense. If I have like a strong recollection, right? Like for example, earlier this year I beat Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Well, I'm not going to LP that for at least another like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Unless, of course, I mean there are what's the word? There are exceptions to everything. If there's just a huge demand for it, if the people rise up and demand it out of me, then of course I'd be remiss if I didn't oblige them. But that being said, that's not going to happen. And I don't know, I feel like the overall experience of an LP is best when everything's relatively not fresh, but I don't know how to explain it. When you're not super used to everything that's going to happen. Hey, look at this. We get a present. My goodness, do we even have room for it? LP open the present. There's a moonbeam gun inside. That sounds like an item for Jeff, our boy Farku here, and just as well, we need to eat some food. So what do we have here? It looks like he's only got the one food. What does the brain food lunge do again exactly? Or 300 HP and 50 PP. Okay, I think that'd be best used on LP. He's not going to get the full 300. Well, hold up. What is LP's maximum psychic points? Okay, so it wouldn't max him up anyways. He'd be at 163. Okay, I was going to say, in the off chance that it was going to max him out, it would make sense to use some life ups to, gain some distance there between the maximum and his present state. But regardless, that is not a factor now, so shovel this brain food down your gold XP, feel the health points and power psychic points coursing through your vein, and then Farku, take the moon gun. All right, what does this do? How much better can he get? Wow, pretty solidly. Yeah, he was using the Crusher Beam before I started this episode. Then I realized, hey, he has the Death Ray. He should equip that. I know, people have mentioned that. I'm so sorry, but hey, we're coming around to it. Anyways, didn't use the Death Ray for long. Moonbeam time. Very good. And as someone who's not size sensitive, it's a good thing too, because we need as much damage output from that boy as possible. So it looks like we're gonna have to go left, and then we'll be able to ascend up, and then the shiny dude, the carbon puppy, is up at the top. All right. And I had second thoughts, wait, there was one flame spot. What is this? And I needed to heal Pongo. Run away. Go. We need to go. No, my giblets. Yeah, just throw up the shields. Don't do anything offensive. I said don't do anything offensive. We need to leave. We need to leave. We need to leave. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's no, don't look at me. I need to use this real quick. Like, we're gonna use the moderate one on Pongo. That should max her out. And then we'll use the baby one on Farku. Cool. And then, we'll use another we'll use another baby one on Tingle. I had half a mind to not, because I would like to reserve some of our PSI for the upcoming battle, but what can you do, man? We need to get to the battle itself if we have any hope of using that, right? So can't play it too close to the vest. I had half a mind of skipping all this stuff entirely, right? And just showing up, starting the episode. Hey, welcome back to the Carbon Dog. This puppy killed us and now we're killing it. But, well, can we get up there? Oh, we barely got up here. And that thing wants to come say hi. Fine, we will eliminate you my soul-consuming flame, the flaming pile of, what is that, ketchup? We'll eliminate you real quickly, and then we will begin some sort of team management so that we can hopefully properly dispose of this puppy. And if that's not the case, if this puppy kills us again, then I won't make everyone suffer through another journey through this dungeon. I'll just snap forward to us trying it again. In fact, the Nintendo Switch Online, that's what I'm playing this on, that's what's enabled me to play through Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound itself here, has this sweet feature, suspend points. Yeah, so I'm gonna create one here. In fact, I've already got one from last time. Overwrite this data, and that way, we'll be able to try this as many times as necessary. Okay, let's look at everyone real quick like. Doing okay, I guess. I mean, we could be at 100% HP, and maybe if we fail this time, we'll want to do that. But right now, I think we're all right. As far as items, we have a shield killer. I don't remember if the dog has a shield. What does the bag of Dragonite do again? If you sprinkle the powder on one of your friends during battle, that friend turns into a dragon and attacks all enemies. Gone after one use. Maybe we'll try that. Sprinkle it on, like, Tingle or something. And see what that does for us. Any other items that are of interest here that I might be able to use against this puppy? Pharaoh's Curse, it brings an ooze, and it might poison the enemy. Well, I don't like might. He's also got a couple of bags of Dragonite himself. And some rice, delicious. Does the puppy like rice? The puppy probably likes brain food, aka the ones inside of our heads. LP and Pongo also have largely nothing that's going to help us. I mean, we have the monkey's love, but I'm not certain what that was. I looked at this prior to the episode, actually, and it's just, it can be used during battle. That's not very exciting. You know, if an item says it might do something, that's enough for me to kind of hesitate in using it. But if an item doesn't even tell me what it is, it's just like, hey, you can use this in a battle. I mean, you can use anything in a battle. That doesn't mean it's going to help me. All right, LP. You're up first, my man, and you're going to should we put up a huge, no, it's only one. Let's use the super eggs. And Pongo, we're gonna have you start with a shield, because we recently got this big shield to all of us, 42. Farku, you're going to use, hold up, what did I just do there? I used the bad key machine, I don't think that's gonna help. You can use the bad Dragonite, and then Tingle, you're going to use, you know what, you're gonna use it too. You can use it too. We'll see what that does for us. All right, Pongo's shield protected everyone. I have to imagine that it's going to A, be stronger than the prior shield. Oh God, it's not that strong at all. We're gonna die immediately. Great. Oh, the dragon did 37 damage, which is excellent. This is off to a delightful start. It looks like eggs are great. Yeah, the bag of Dragonite, not helpful. Everyone's dead. Great. All right, LP, continue throwing eggs. He's just this 12-year-old child hiding in the corner. There's a flaming dog. He's tossing eggs at it. All his friends are dead around him. I don't know why it's letting me pick something for Tingle when he's already done diddlied. But sure. Use the Star Storm. Yeah, he's dead. He can't use the Star Storm. At least the super eggs does like a good amount of damage, but it's not really helpful when we can't do anything else. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I know people have told me in the comments and Twitter and on Instagram and various other places where I exist, certain things that might help me. Oh God, we died. Okay, we're trying this again, and this time instead of putting up a massive shield, we're going to just go all out offense. Hopefully this big old freeze is good against the Carbon Dog. Farku would certainly be nice if you had something, akin to a bottle rocket. I really should have taken the time to grab that, but whatever. This is where we're at. This is what we're gonna have to deal with. Let's use Starstorm. Big freeze, how does that work for us? It does about 300, pretty solid. It'd be nice if it solidified the pup so it didn't kill us. We're up to 600 total damage, which isn't a lot, 930. Good, biting attack is perfect. We're over 1,000 damage expended on this pupper. Another big bashing is due for us, so please, everyone, utilize all of the weapons and items and things at your disposal. I'm gonna use Starstorm on this pupper, and hopefully it all works out. And that did slightly less damage than it did the last time. Starstorm was good. All of a sudden, Carbon Dog gave off a rainbow of colors. Oh. It is now crystallized. Look at Diamond Dog. It's got a power shield now. Okay, so no physical attacks, certainly. Interesting. I wonder, is freeze no longer a viable option here? Let's try it again. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Farku spy on it just because you really don't want to do anything else. And maybe we should thunder it. See what thunder does, I'm curious. We have time to fail this a few times. It looks like freeze was fine again, so that's nice. Eggs did not work. Eggs did not work. And thunder did not hit, thunder did not hit. It hit once. Okay, so Diamond Dog's offense 167, defense 230 didn't really help tell me anything. So eggs doesn't work. What if we use flash? And Pongo, I guess freeze again? Sure. Pongo, or Farku, you really are, well, not equipped to help at all. Use the bag of Dragonite, I guess. And then Tingle, since the thunder was not really super great, you can then use, oh man, you're running out of PP. Use the freeze, the medium freeze. Body solidified, that's helpful. It's a flash, didn't work on the Diamond Dog, we're just wasting PP. So it's good to know, flash and the eggs does not work. Dragon Dog did great. Oh God, well, it killed Farku. LP, PSI, recover, life up on Farku. Oh God, Farku's gonna be dead before it gets to him. Forget it, never mind. Sorry Farku, we've got to allow you to die. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh God, I guess LP just bash it. And then Pongo, you can do PSI Magnet. Suck down some of its PP. And then Tingle, can you do anything at all? You can use the freeze. The weakest of all freeze. All right. We need Pongo. Oh boy, 5 PP. Great, great. Oh, 80 damage and the power shield deflects half of that back. Delightful. Diamond Dog's making a loud piercing howl. I hope you just sit there and continue to howl and do nothing else entirely. I wish that we had some sort of group healing thing. Can we just have a pizza party or something? What? We have a shield buster, but that's in Farku's dead body, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Bottle of DX water. That's PP, isn't it? Drink it yourself, Pongo. And then well, actually. Yeah, no. Pongo, I want you to actually go on the assault here and use a freeze on the dog. And Tingle, you can't do anything else, so you mirror it. 235, relaxed and took a deep breath. Tingle to not turn into the Diamond Dog. Gosh darn it, well, that's too bad. Thankfully, the dog just keeps on howling. That's really not, super helpful for him. It probably gains them like XP or something, or not XP, but like attack points. Use the DX water on yourself. Tingle, use the Brain Stone. Yeah. 1 PP, yeah, that's right. Oh, the Brain Stone did nothing at all. My giblets. LP, keep bashing it. Pongo, pray. Hopefully that does something good for us. What else can we do here? The Brain Stone, no. Pharaoh's Curse, it might do something. Might poison it, I think. Very subtle light, encouraged. Okay, we got HP, cool. It's got a shield. Pharaoh's Curse, suddenly something unknown burst on the boss. Diamond Dog got poisoned. Excellent, that is helpful. I don't know that diamonds are susceptible to infections in that regard or in that way, but hey, who am I to complain? I'm very pleased by this. We're undoubtedly going to get some damage dealt back to us, so while LP assaults that beast, why don't you pray again and hopefully recover some PP for all of us. Tingle, the mummy wrap, I guess. Whip this dog with it. We're just pulling out all the stops. We recovered HP. To no one's surprise, the whipping of the fabric onto the diamond creature did nothing. But the poison, 200 damage to Tingle. My giblets, okay. You have food for this boy. You have the brain food lunch. We'll see about that. Pongo, I need you to just continue praying. And hopefully you do more than 22 points of recovery for Tingle. In fact, actually, Pongo, why don't you use PSI Magnet, get yourself some giblets there, and Tingle can brain food lunch himself, which will afford him attacks. HP's maxed out, and 125 PP. Pupil. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm excited by it. We're doing okay, I think. My goodness, I don't know how okay we're doing. LP, you bash it. Pongo pray, and Tingle use Starstorm. Will that work? Did I already try that? I don't know. Use freeze, since I'm pretty certain we already know freeze. Rainbow colored light. Farku is revived. Hey yo, look at that. Oh, solidified. Felt pain from the poison. We're doing a good amount of damage here. We're doing okay. All right, LP, I want you to use life up on your girl Pongo there, because she's suffering a little bit and we need her to pray, because good things happen when she prays. And Farku, again, nothing really helpful, man. I should have done far better and prepared better, but hey, these things happen. PSI, freeze once more, and perfect. A dazzling light, chase the enemy and hurt it. Beautiful, beautiful. Offensive prayers, I love it. You know, normally people pray and like, please God, help me get this job or help me beat this illness. But no, Pongo's like, please God, smite my enemies. And it worked as we killed the freaking canine. That was tough. It only took us 3 tries. Well, 1 try last episode, 1 try this episode, and then this, so this was the 3rd try. Beautiful, and we gained 84,500 experience as a result. Leveling up LP. We get anything interesting out of that? 11 HP, that's pretty solid. And realizing the power of PSI Flash Omega, Pongo up to 63, Farku to 61, Tingle 59. Cool. Ooh, 12 to HP, very nice indeed. Now let me in here. Let me in. I desire the power. We don't have, should we heal? We're certainly not going to get assaulted by anything right now, are we? I don't think so. We're getting the melody. And this is the final melody, actually, as well. LP had the feeling that he was being watched by himself as a baby. LP's Soundstone recorded the melody of the Fire Spring. The final melody. Beautiful. So what does that mean? I'm not certain. Is there other stuff we have to accomplish before we go take on the ultimate big bad, Giygas, the giant demon, as it were? I don't know. I mean, this is something I'm definitely going to want to prepare for properly, and there probably will be some sort of like dungeon or something that we have to go through in order to get to it, so lots of preparation will be in order. Where are we? We're up on some ridge, it would seem. I'm not doing any of the controlling either. This is like a cutscene of sorts. LP moves forward slowly, almost like he's not. Oh, look at that! That's home, baby. That's our house. He dissolved into the house. He has become one with the house. Dungeon Man, this is House Man. And it is, in fact, an exact replica of our house, complete with pupper and, well, no phone. I don't know where the phone is. Why didn't you remember the phone, LP? The phone's something you use a lot. And no mom thus far either, unless, of course, she is in our bedroom. Oh, wow, this is way back when we were a baby. Look at all that space. Why does a baby need that much space? LP. Oh, I think LP is the right name for him. LP. He smiled just from hearing his own name. Do you think he likes his name? That's why he's smiling, right? Or is he insane? Try putting that red cap on him. It's too big, but it looks good on him. I hope Gorn won't be jealous of the baby. Gorn, that's right, the pupper. Let's celebrate with some eggs. Yes, the traditional baby shower food. Eggs galore. This baby will grow up to love eggs just like you. I don't think he needs to be rich or famous, but I want him to be a thoughtful, strong boy. I'd say that's good. That's odd. The baby bottle that he pointed at seems to move a little bit. Size sensitive even from an infant state. It's the power of the eggs coursing through him. And here we are in vegetable land. Oh, and we are in control. Goodness gracious. Can I just take a bite of this carrot, please? I mean, I'm in pajamas. Carrot's got no problems. I got problems with the carrot. It is not in my pants. What about the tomatoes? There's a bunny and an old man. There's Everdread, it looks like. Some buildings. A sign here. Come on in to Magicant. This is Magicant? This is Magicant. Wow, Magicant has changed from what I remember in Earthbound Beginnings. Let's talk to Gandalf here.
LP, you've stood on the 8 power spots of the earth. From these you've created Magicant, the realm of your mind. In Magicant there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side of you. A Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself.
Whoa, and it messes with the colors. Can we go back? If I talk to you again, can I go back? I liked how it looked prior. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, well, let's talk to this here rodent. Hello.
This is the realm of Magicant. It's your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take your time, LP.
Oh, and it changes with everyone we talk to. Why is my mind filled with vegetables? I have lots of thoughts of tomatoes and carrots, apparently.
LP, maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck, LP.
Oh, see you later, Everdread, or is that LP grown up? Interesting. Well, we're not gonna go too far south yet. I think I'm just gonna work east to west, west to east, as we talk to everyone, of course.
Brother LP, the Sea of Eden is at the end of Magicant. Other people can't get close to it. It's a strange place. Whoa. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes.
What do you want from me?
Store, check out. Let's store some stuff. Let's get rid of the broken harmonica. And the Keiichi bat, I guess. Yeah. I'm not gonna use that because it's got the low accuracy despite the high critical. And I think that's it. If I had all of my other party members, I'd have plenty more to store with you, Tracy, but unfortunately, they can't get into my mind. They're probably just circled around my passed out body wondering what the heck's going on.
Oh, LP, are you tired from traveling on your adventure?
No, I'm not actually. For some reason, I done been healed. All good. Gorn!
I lived in your house before you were born. LP used to be small and weak.
All right, I'm gonna talk to Sister again so it goes back to green. Because that was, yeah, this is pleasant. I like how this looks. This is as it should. I'm gonna go talk to Sister and it comes back to normal.
On it was a quiet, small town, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, I guess. It was all right. I don't know if it was super small. Look at these flowers.
Look at the sun. Face the sun and smile.
Yes. That is what you do, is it not? You are photosynthesizing. Very good. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Let's check out building number 1. It's a shop. Okay, well, we've got money.
Hi, this shop specializes in puddings and pendants. You'd like to buy some, wouldn't you?
Perhaps the magic pudding, the earth pendant is a good. We got no money. Oh, we have no money. Can I pull some cash out? Did this carrot, is it an ATM? Dig nablets. All right, well, I can buy some magic pudding. No, I can't even do that. Goodness gracious, I'm $29 shy. All right, well, maybe not. Hopefully we can come back and do that because I'd hate to lose out on an opportunity to get either of those items. Telephone? What is this? There we go, ATM, perfect. Withdraw me some money. I want like $20,000. Thank you. I'm gonna talk to this bird real quick.
I'm just a faint memory. You don't actually remember me. But you've heard my song in the back of your mind.
The song of the chicken. I remember it well. It is a great song, the song of my people. All right, buddy, I'm going to buy a couple earth pendants. No, I don't want to equip it. Well, actually, I do want to equip it, right? Because it's better than what I'm wearing. Yeah, look at that. Buy the crystal charm. Sure. And then I'm also gonna buy. I'm gonna buy magic pudding. I'm gonna buy some more pendants too. But I just wanted to see what this magic pudding even does. Help. Magic pudding recovers about 40p. Okay. Okay. I mean that's not great, but it's helpful. And I think actually only one excess earth pendant is probably fine because if I remember correctly, Tingle can't even equip anything. Really, I mean he can, but most of it doesn't help him. And I don't even need to deposit any, well, I need to deposit money, but I don't need to deposit any items. So we're gonna move on. Let's double check here. Because I wanna make sure actually that I have an open spot in my inventory, but I don't really, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. As for now, deposit some fundage here because I definitely don't want to lose all kinds of money. I've got plenty of it on my person, so I'll put away 11 grand, and that'll do it. And then now it's time to explore the rest of Magicant, but we're going to tackle that next time. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, liking, or commenting. It helps out the video greatly and the channel as well. And with that said, I'll see you next time.